10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels and all problems. And today's topic, Solved Online legislation updates for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination and .gov.uk. Very important. We're just continuing from the show on Wednesday, and just to give you a more detailed rundown of what that document meant, the health protection vaccination regulation 2009. I'm just giving you the basically the rundown. I could say Solved Online. It's going to be a 15-minute show, and there's no dictionary at the end. Again, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. And the motto, Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Very important. Again, we provide solutions, discoveries, documents, proof, show demonstrations, direction, instruction, and accuracy, and correction. And like I said, let's get to that file to subscribers to start that online webinar, seminar, tutorial. Again, to teach everyone how to research like a barrister, lawyer, solicitor to gain the best in growth and protection in their life, which is their business, life business. And after I say everything, the place to be is legislation.gov.uk, because that's the place where, again, real business takes place, parliamentary business, which controls, again, your daily life, as you can see, and routine and growth and protection. I'm just going to share the screen now so everyone can be able to get a look in at all the new legislation that has been published recently. So just going to click on there and we're going to go back. So I'm going to go down, and as you can see, there's only one that's been published. So I'm just going to click and see what's new. And again, as usual, the health protection coronavirus international travel, England amendment number 18, regulations 2020 number 18. So you could say it's just a lot of amendments, because when it comes to regulation, you can't really, do a lot but regulate. Yeah, so and it has to have a principle regulation where it's regulated from, and that principle regulation also have another principle regulation, and at the end of the day, it all has to do with, again, health protection, so protecting health, and that is the main importance. And when it comes to health, again, the people comes first, the persons come first, so that is the most important thing that we need to know. So we are able to get that direction, get the effect, because there's a lot of movement, lots of advocacy against vaccination, coronavirus, the results that we are seeing, and obviously it's not showing as accurate as it is, or it's being manipulated based on, again, certain directions, certain instructions, what the main source or what the main causes or cause of action is. And we're going through tyrannical measures, in terms of health, restriction of movement, which is against public health. So all of these things, have to be corrected, and where Solved Online comes in is that we help to again do all of the discoveries, the documents, the proof, demonstrations, the direction, the instruction, the accuracy, and correction. So, like I say, because legislation.gov.uk is the number one place for all of what I've mentioned. So, if we're not getting it from here, then any other source is just word. The power is, in the legislation, and it goes all the way back to the word of the king. That's why the king's business is the number one business. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue with just providing some information, and so I just recap. So I was basically talking about this document. Let's prove in this document quickly, showing more results. Let's go here. That's it. And again, look, this is the most important part. There's an act that follows this up. Persons' rights when it comes to rights, and protecting our rights and things that you're not supposed to be doing, which could cause a criminal offense, which could cause imprisonment, and all of the things that. And it's proven at this moment that it is, as we can see, it's leading up to that, or it has already been exceeded. So again, these could seem as criminal charges, but again, we need, the masses of as what they are doing as early or as late to really direct the attention to the bodies that can be held accountable to all these things. And like I did show a document which, in regards to um the House of Commons, disqualification of members from the House of Commons. So there's all the right avenues. But like I say, we just need all of that energy to just go in that direction to be able to cause a big change. And like I say, Solved Online is just, helping in the best way, we can in regards to providing that, current, that flow that is needed to really have an impact in the most, emergency way, urgent way as possible. So it's very important to be able to navigate, the people and the power and the energies, because, if it's all over, then again, the target would not be, hit directly. It will just, be sending like messages, but the actual effect, the power, it won't go to the right place that it's supposed to. So this is all the directions. And again, look, this is regulations based off of health protection, vaccination. It shows you clearly. So there's no other way about it. Public health, again, when it's talking about public health, England, talking about everyone, like I say, in England. Yeah, so it covers that majority of people. But again, it will definitely lead to the rest, because you know the Westminster, the Parliament, which extend to the rest of the country. It plays a big role and plays a leading role. So it's just to show you, but this is very important, because again, shows you just for the fact in regards to this of the act which impose or enable the imposition of a special restriction. Or so this just again, yeah, that's the recap in this part again. So look what's going on. If you really check on what's going on, there are special restrictions and requirements that is taking place now, Well, this act shows you that, again, in accordance with Section 45Q3 of the Public Health Control of Disease Act 1984, the Secretary of State declares that he is of the opinion that these regulations do not contain any provision made by virtue of Section 445C(3)(c) of that Act which imposes or enables the imposition of a special restriction or requirement or any other restriction or requirement which has or would have a significant effect on a person's rights. So, like I say, this Public Health Act protects person's right from any restrictions that, again, is carrying out. Look, this is 2009, so any restriction that will be carrying out in the future, because a regulation does not end. Regardless, it cannot be repealed. A regulation is regulated for a purpose, even to regulate the king and queen. So these things are structures that, are set in place by like multiples of authorities. That's why they have to just regulate. So it's very important. So when we talk about in the document, again, the JCVI, again, and it shows you the meaning. So this is what I was talking about in the group chat, that if you don't understand, like, it clearly shows you. So it's as clear as daylight. But we're gonna go into more details. Again, the JCVI means the, again, Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunization. Yeah, very important. Like, so as it shows you, the committee that is involved in what's going on right now, this is the main body. So again, speeches, protesting, again, doesn't affect this committee because it's not directed to them, So that's why members of their party can, or their committee can, come out and address the protests and address whatever thing is going on, but it still doesn't affect them directly because that energy is not directly to them. Members of parliament or whatever members of any community, they're not going to the committee directly. So again, it doesn't have no direct effect whatever is being done. And again, it shows you just, again, National Vaccination Program. If you know what program is, again, it shows you the meaning. Layman's term, show you the meaning, means a scheme which aims to vaccinate all individuals in England who meet specified criteria to protect them against a particular infection or infections with a view to preventing the occurrence of that infection or those infections. So as you can see, same thing, like this committee as, look, I'm gonna go into the committee so you could see, the bigger picture. But this is just laying out the actual foundation of the big picture. So if you go to the committee, you're in the right place. So again, as you can see, look, infection is talking about infection, which is what is going on right now. And it even show you what vaccination means. Again, it's vaccine, and this is, again, primary care trust. Shows you what National Health Service Act 2006 or established under Section 2 of that section. So again, in regards to the National Health Service, so they all have a part to play. And it shows you vaccination means vaccination or immunization, and vaccinate shall be constructed accordingly. So we're gonna go and shut this down. I'm gonna go over to, again, the next step. Again, time is running out, but we're gonna go over to the next step just to give you the directions. Okay, so we're gonna close this and we're gonna open up. Yeah, so the next one is again the joint committee. So look, you go over to typeinlegislation.gov.uk and you just again in the search just put joint committee on vaccination and immunization. You go down, it shows you again membership, shows you conflict of interest minutes, term of reference, publication and statement, research, recommendations, influenza vaccine, and it shows you JCVI advice protocol for a subcommittee, the engagement with industry. So, like I say, they are set up for this purpose, and again, these purposes are being carried out. So it shows you all the members, professors, again, professors. They're all again working together. So there's mostly professors in the membership. And look, it shows the University of Oxford, so all university hospitals, university, and NHS. So they're all working in regards to performing vaccines, carrying out searches on biology, physics, and chemistry. You know, human activities, behaviors, whatever it is, and obviously because that's a part of industry that creates finance, currency, and co-opt members and implementation matters, and it shows you who, and it gives you, like I say, all a full rundown. Again, look, and it's just read and go through it, and it shows the SARS vaccine at so again who involved in the development of a SARS CoV-2 vaccine at Oxford. So it shows the Professor Andrew Polward, and again, and he's the chair. Professor is the chair. So like these are the people. These are all of the bodies. Like so, it's not like you know scattered of all the people's minds everywhere. There's a direction. There's everything. Solution. There's everything. So these are the people that you need to bring out to the forefront so they could explain the things that needs to be. And like I say, so as you can see, whatever it is, normal call sub-communities, and look, see subcommittees, and so that's why you have all these things, travel subcommittees. Yeah, so there's so much involved, so much things involved, so much people involved. So it's not small. It's a big committee. So and then like I said, we're just gonna close there. So just giving you directive. So in case you might need to go and see for yourself. And the next one is just for last purpose. Yeah. And so like I say, national vaccination program. So like I say, no one cannot be mandatorily vaccinated. They have to go through a program, a scheme that they sign up to, like involuntary, voluntary. So is that you have to opt out. You have to be able. You have to apply because, like I say, in certain universities you can fraud people. You can use people's details. So it is you know could be a part of a scheme in regards to how to get everyone into that scheme. Yeah, so it shows you up and down. So when you do the search in the box, it gives you result. It gives you 100,096,008 result, and you just go down. I'll just keep going down now. Find this distributing vaccine and treatment for COVID-19 and flu. You could go through the rest of the documents, but like I say, as you can see down there, the next one, let me just go back. Our plan to rebuild the UK government's COVID-19 recovery strategy. So we just click there, and it shows. It says gives you it's a document full description of regulations and things about, and it shows you talks about again. This is the Consultation description. Consultation covers authorizing temporary supply of an unlicensed product. Like I say, where but civil liability and immunity. It shows you expanding the workforce, eligible to administrate vaccination. Look, promoting vaccines, making provision for wholesale dealing of vaccines. So, like they are really, like I say, these are all, it's not how we call it, secret plan. It's all in the government forums. It's all in the government consultation. But it's just that the mass of the people don't, follow their business, the real business that they're supposed to do, their life, their growth and protection. And what Solved Online is able to help to, create this awareness for everyone to be able to know what's going on. Like I say, we need to send up some. What is this? We need to send up some what? Hey, wait. Yeah, we need to send out some fire. We need to burn it down because everything make us what?
Cross, angry, miserable. Yo, poor people, I've seen no improvement over the years from these guys and their movement.
Alright, so like I say, we're gonna close there. This is Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for clients at all levels, problems. And today's topic again, Solved Online legislation update for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination, and gov.uk. Again, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Like I say, give thanks and praise and appreciation. And again, we'll see you on Monday